Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Real Reflections podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Brittany K. This is our second episode, and I'm excited to chit-chat with you guys. As you can see, today we have a special guest. Y'all may know her as Kyla, but this is my splash sister, aka KP. Yeah, so we're going to get into today's episode. We got this guest here with us, and we're going to have a good time. So let's reflect. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing amazing. How you feel?
I'm feeling good.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous.
There ain't nothing wrong with being nervous. Nervous is normal. So I'd rather you be nervous. I'd rather you be nervous than come here like you just read.
Yes.
Okay. So as you know, we like to start the podcast off with our hot topics, right? So the first hot topic I want to get into, not sure if you're aware, but the Cash Doll and Asian Doll beef, right? So got hair in my mouth. But so my question is, do you think that Cash Doll reacted as a mother should regarding the little comments that Asian Doll said, or do you think she dragging it?
So, did Cash Doll respond to her yet? Like when she posted the she gonna shoot her tour bus up and stuff, or no?
So I think that on tour she just been going around saying like little shit. But I know the first thing she said was that she was gonna slap her for mentioning her baby.
She not wrong. Well, that's my opinion. I feel like she not wrong. Like, you took it too far. Like, even though she did kind of like technically a little bit bring the kids into it, because she was like when her baby was sleeping or something like that, and she said something like she must be fighting the dogs or something. She did bring the kids up first, but I feel like you took it too far. Like, Asian Dog took it too far. Right. Like, you supposed to be somebody. You finna be somebody's mama talking about you finna shoot up somebody tour. Can we cuss on here? Yeah. Talking about you finna shoot up a bitch tour bus and shit. Like, girl, she wanna be a YN so bad.
See, in my opinion, I feel like Cash Doll responded as a mother should, because regardless of anything, it all started this second time, which got it rounded back up, is because she sat on the couch for a podcast. Shannon Sharp asked her a question regarding like how you feel about all these dolls or whatever the case may be, and I feel like she responded as she should. It's a lot of dolls. You feel what I'm saying? So exactly. If you mad based off somebody asking me a question, then bitch, that's just on you, because at the end of the day, it's not a million menages or whatever the case may be.
Wrong.
And me personally, I don't think that Asian Doll had a valid point to take it as far as she took it. Bitch, first of all, you mentioning my baby, and then you talking about you gonna shoot up my tour bus. Like, YN, please sit down.
She wanna be a man so fucking bad.
Heavy on man.
And I feel like, okay, other people respond. I think like Cuban Doll responded or whatever, but I just feel like she's dragging it. Like, it's just too much. I feel like the statement that she made shouldn't have escalated to this. Like, okay, she said she was the first dog. Cool. You said what you said. Cool. Why is this like, now you trying to shoot up in this door?
Yes.
Like,
now we have your baby gonna be my baby about that. That's crazy.
Like, this is crazy.
Okay. So my second topic that I want to get into is about moving the fuck on from these baby daddies, right? So look. I see that Cash Doll and Cardi B both moved on from their baby daddy shortly after having their babies. Do you think that it was too soon, or how do you feel about that?
Do people say it's too soon when a nigga go cheating with the next bitch? No, it's not too soon. And then I also seen a post, people talking about, like Cardi B sharing what's his name? Stefan Diggs, yeah. She, like, what's the difference between, like, you sharing Offset and then you sharing him? Who the fuck? We is married. Like, why would I want to share my husband? What the fuck is we married for if you finna be fucking with the bitches? I feel like when it comes to women, people always got something to say. Okay, I understand she just had her baby, but he didn't give a fuck when he was cheating on her when the baby was in her fucking stomach. So it's just,
yes.
I don't think it's live your life.
Yes.
And I feel like what people need to stop doing is caring about what other people think. Like, you can't live your life wondering like, oh, I just had this baby. Should I not fuck with this girl? Live your life. Go fuck that nigga.
No, I can agree, because I feel like these times people like, oh, it's too early. She just had her baby. She this and she that. How you moving on so fast? You been fucking with that nigga. That ain't that nigga, baby. I don't think so. I feel like, especially when you're going through whatever you're going through in your relationship, at the end of the day, if he played with you throughout your relationship, you had your baby. You gave him that much respect. You went through whatever it was that you went through during those times. You either finna let that sit and drag you down after you just had this baby, or you finna get up and move around and mingle around, because niggas gonna get up and move around and mingle around too.
Because do you think a nigga ever be sitting up like, damn, she just had my baby? You think I should fuck with this bitch? Like no. That. Niggas will dog you down to the ground. Like, they don't give a fuck if you just had that baby. They don't give a fuck about shit. So
you could be damn near just died on the motherfucking table. They still finna go fuck with another bitch and be like, damn, my baby mama just almost died on the table. Like, how dare you?
Like, niggas don't have no decorum. Like, niggas don't care about nobody but themselves. So yes. I feel like when you live in your life, you never, like, include a nigga opinion, or you never, like, give a fuck about what a nigga think, or, no, because they don't give a fuck about you. The moment, it's not even no moment. They don't give a fuck. They will fuck a bitch on you regardless, like, anytime. So I feel like, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You ain't wrong, thing. I agree with that, too. But we want to know how you guys feel about that, too. Do you guys feel like it was too early, or are y'all in sync with what we saying, like, go ahead, go and fuck that nigga, get it over.
Okay? No future.
Playing all day. Excuse me. But okay, so our last hot topic, right? So don't quote me, but quote me. Okay, so have you heard about the story of the 30-year-old lady, right? It was going viral all over TikTok and Instagram. She had 3 kids, and she was trying to fly herself to Atlanta with that YN. And then she sent him a picture of throat spray and mint strips, and he asked her if she had a sore throat. Now, this is my question. This is my question. Would you still have tried to link with him? Or would that have been a cutoff point? Like, what would have been a cutoff point to you? Because there was a lot of red flags in there. Like, first he was telling you, like, first of all, it's Valentine's Day. He asked you when he was going to be available. He didn't even get a chance to respond. You came back with the confirmation of your flight. He asked you if you had a sore throat, and then not even only that, he told you he had his baby, and you still trying to get that little wine.
First of all, my personal cutoff would have been when he said, let me know when you in Atlanta. He never said, oh, like, let's make something happen, let me book your flight, let's make some plans. The nigga say, I'm not for the small talk, let me know when you in Atlanta. To whatever she said something back, like, okay, I'll let you know, like, some shit, and then I don't know if it was like days later or hours later, then she like, I just booked it. He probably thinking to like, bitch, are you okay? Like, it's like, and then okay, let's say you look past him not even inviting you, you invited yourself.
Right.
When the nigga said that he had his baby, even if he said like, oh, I could try to find a babysitter, why are you going to a different? You're not from this state. You don't she don't, even though she booked the flight, she don't have like nothing planned. You don't know where you're going to stay. You don't know like nothing, none of that. So why, when he said like, oh, I'm gonna find a babysitter, you should have just been like, okay, we'll try again a different time. You will cancel your flight, even though at the end the lady said, I already checked into my flight. Like, that's just so desperate. And she's not ugly. I don't care what.
She's not an ugly girl at all. She pretty, even with the face filter. Without the face filter, she still looks.
That's
she's
what
a
I'm
very,
saying.
very, very
pretty girl.
Pretty 30-year-old woman. But like, bro, damn,
it just be too much. Like, it just be too much with people. And I feel like, okay. And then people was in the comments like, he's not even that cute. I ain't gonna lie. He's fine as hell to me. But ain't no nigga worth like you embarrassing yourself. Like,
but it's like, damn, how the fuck did you find a babysitter for your 3 kids that fast?
I didn't even know she had 3 kids.
Okay, let me stop, because maybe the internet lying, but the internet says she got 3 kids.
Well, the internet said he was lying about having kids. He don't got no kids. Now he got 3 kids. So who knows who's like.
And then another lady popped up, got his name tagged.
No, that's what took me out. And my thing is, what we gotta stop doing as women or just people in general.
I'll be quiet. Because I feel like this stuff I would have to sit down.
What? Like, okay, the tattoo shit. instead of you just being like, all right, fuck it, I got the nigga name tattooed after 2 days or after a week of us chasing cool. You the bitch, you go fucking say that this your friend name.
Blew the fuck out of me after he said, and then she said he was like, it's been 2 days or something. Ooh. It's been 2 days or something. You still ain't got my name tatted? Okay, no.
And then you want to go get the name tatted, like
in red. Okay, throat spray.
It just be.
Have you ever did throat spray?
No, I have not.
And mint strips?
No, I have not. I didn't even know. Okay, I have heard about the throat spray. I never heard about no damn mints. No, it was like Listerine strips.
Yes,
shit.
Yes.
I never heard that. That is advanced. She gotta be thinking for real.
Yes, because I remember like a long time back. I'm not gonna say the name, but one of my friend moms was like they used to use like Halls and like Listerine and toothpaste. But I'm wondering like, do you just hurry up and do it and then hurry up and go suck it? But
maybe.
My thing is the little boy said, "Do you have a sore throat?"
No, this for you, baby. That's what she said.
Oh, bro.
She said, it just be so much, and I just feel like I wouldn't dare have you the story time. Like they would have had to, bro.
They would have to drag it by me. I'm not gonna lie,
bro.
You
said on TikTok, Batman could beat this information.
That is just like that is so deep. And then my thing is what also makes it so bad is because she was on there, she was going in. Like the man figured out how to work TikTok. He said, "I'm still trying to figure out how to work this."
But did she ever? Because I watched it. Did she ever like say like who this is, or did people just figure it out that it was him?
I wonder did she? I'm not. Don't quote me. I think she said his Instagram name,
or maybe she posted the Instagram screenshots and they just seen it. Maybe.
Yeah.
But whatever the case may be, is you the fucking goofy. Like I ain't gonna lie. It's just I don't give a fuck how fine a nigga is, how much motion he got, how much money he posts, how many chains he got, how many cars he got. You don't go outside about no nigga. Like you have some decorum.
Yes.
Like if he say, let me know when you in Atlanta, you don't book your flight. Whenever you in Atlanta, if you just don't happen to be with Atlanta, then you get over him.
And then my thing is I'm also one of them type of people. You not never finna think that I'm thirsty. Because even if I am thirsty, you're not gonna know that I'm thirsty.
Me, I'm the type of person like it just be in my head. Like if I'm texting a nigga or I'm talking to a nigga, I just be thinking like, yeah, I love him. Like
yes,
like I can't, but I'm never gonna let you know that.
But
and as soon as you would have never texted me back after the let me know when you in Atlanta shit. That's wouldn't have been that you steady double texting this man. Then you talking about some when she got in Atlanta and finally found a hotel. You just blowing him up like come like. Then you send a nigga the throat spray. Then like.
And my thing is, Atlanta is a place where it's so many different people, and I'm not sure she like Instagram famous.
She probably is.
You got friends in Atlanta. I'm one of them type of bitches where I would have got up with one of my friends. Whenever I got up with one of my friends in Atlanta, I'm still not finna even let you know I'm in Atlanta. You finna see me posting pictures popping out my friend.
And then you finna write me.
And then you finna write me. Like, you like, why you ain't let me know that you was in Atlanta? Then I'm gonna let you know about that. You trying to come sit with me. But as far as flying, and then for a first, like your first meetup with this dude, I'm not finna fly myself out, period. If it's like that, I'm not.
Then you talk about this nigga got all this money, and you bought your own fucking flight. I don't give a fuck how much money I got. If you want to see, even though it didn't really even seem like he was trying to really see her. Yeah. If you trying to see me, baby, you have to book that flight.
Okay.
Like send me the conference, send me the ticket thing, send me like, come on now, I don't got no like people.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot, but. At the end of the day, life goes on. You still a bad bitch. You go find a nigga, a better nigga.
Yes. Because I'm sure maybe it's niggas that's probably coming after you because they want to know what the fuck is to that throat spray and them Listerine.
Yes, baby, you a real eater.
Yes.
Like you ain't fucking around.
Because baby, everybody done ate something, but baby, you took it way back.
She didn't put everybody on throat spray.
Somebody done told her. And taught her real well. But girl, you pretty. If you ever see this, I don't know. But we do, what's the craziest thing that you done ever did, like, for a guy? We want to know.
What's the craziest thing you ever did?
What's the craziest thing I ever did for a guy? Maybe. I done did a lot of things. But I would honestly sit and say, but what you mean? Like, before he's my nigga or while he's my nigga? Because I don't think I ever went outside before a nigga was my nigga.
Okay, well, why he was your nigga?
I was honestly say, I think when I bought that chain, that was a $10,000 chain. I personally think that was crazy.
Hey, I feel like,
because other shit is little shit.
I feel like this is how I feel. If the nigga don't do it for you when it's really your nigga, why not?
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. So, well, I guess it ain't crazy.
Yeah. I ain't never did those crazy shit for a nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know.
Because that's regular, normal shit. Like, you know, you buy something for your dude, he buy something for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I guess, I don't know, but I ain't never did no shit like that.
Yeah.
Alright. So, before we proceed, I do want to get into our tasty drinks of the day. Today, we have a flight. And for this, I use my Bartesian cocktail maker. So I'm going to have my girl KP hand it to me the best way that she can so that I can show it to you. Yeah. I got it. Before we start, because we got to get a little after.
I aspire to be a bartender.
Okay.
Day. It's like a part-time job.
Yes. So would you like to read off the...
So, we have right here, on the far right, the old-fashioned. This is a lemon drop. This is a whiskey sour. And this is a Long Island iced tea.
Okay, and that concludes our drink of the day. If you don't have a Bartesian machine, go get you a Bartesian machine, and if you can, become a subscriber. If you're really a drinker, get the subscription. If not, then just get them as you can. So, which one do you want to drink? Because we got to get the drink.
I want to be different. I want to do, because I don't really do a lemon drop. I want to do the whiskey sour.
Okay. Let me see what I'm going to do. I'm going to try the old-fashioned, and I did put a little garnish in there. It's lemons and blueberries.
I don't think I ever had an old-fashioned. What did it taste like?
Amaretto sour to me.
Really?
Yeah.
What's a whiskey sour? What's the difference between...
I think it's the same.
Oh.
Want to cheers before we get into that topic? Not bad.
Oh, this is strong.
Yeah. Yum. Okay, so now let's get into. It's okay. We finna get into the reflection of the day. The reason why we're here, one of our main topics. So today we're gonna reflect on postpartum depression. And the reason why I want to reflect on postpartum depression is because I do feel like it's a topic that a lot of women ignore. I feel like it's a topic that a lot of men aren't familiar with, and I just feel like it's a journey because we both have kids. I have 2. She's a mother of 1, and yeah, that's just one of the main things that I want to get into. So the first thing that I'm gonna ask you is, do you think that you went through postpartum depression?
You know what?
So before I even get to ask you a question, but postpartum also is. Let's just say postpartum after you have a baby, just because you had a baby, that's after any surgery, that's called a postpartum period. But not necessarily saying you have postpartum depression.
Gotcha. So you just want to know, like, what, like, basically,
how did you feel it?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I would say, I feel like having a kid is just like it's a very big thing. It's a very big change to your life, to your day-to-day, everything. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of hard to identify what postpartum, like, if you, not identify what it is, but identify if you had it or not.
Yes.
So I'm not sure if I had postpartum depression, but with postpartum, it was very difficult. Just, figuring out how to, be a mom shit.
Yeah.
Especially if you've never been a mom before. Like, it's hard. Like, just getting in a daily routine. Like, you have this person that you didn't have yesterday. Like, you're responsible for taking care of them and making sure they're okay and their well-being and shit. That's a lot. Yeah. That's a lot to handle.
Yes.
So it was just a lot, and I feel like you said, like, a lot of people, like, especially fathers, won't say all, they don't know how to deal with the change.
Yeah.
Like, how your life changes from what it used to be to what it is now.
Yeah.
And they have a hard time grasping the concept. So I do feel like that's a reason why a lot of couples don't make it, like, don't last after the kid, because it's hard to, transition your life.
Yeah. And I would say the same thing for me. Like, I feel like with my first kid, it affected me different because I was going through things while I was pregnant. So I don't know if I was just riding the ranges of the motion of me going through the stuff that I was going through, or I don't know if it was postpartum depression. I don't know what it was. I just know I was just going through the works of everything while I'm pregnant. Like, I went through some terrible shit, like, while I was pregnant. And then now I done had this baby. I feel like after I had my baby, she was premature, and I was numb, you know, versus with Ace, I'm like, okay, I'm pregnant.
That's
like,
experiencing.
Yeah, like, I experienced a little bit more, but then I'm also in the back of my mind, like, I just paid all this money for a surgery because I was unhappy with my body, even though, you know, you can be unhappy with your body, but everybody else is not going to see the problem. Mm-hmm. Now I'm pregnant with this baby, and I'm more so worried about what I'm going to look like afterwards than focusing on me being pregnant. But that experience was just a little bit different, so I feel like it affected me differently because I honestly feel like both times I was a little bit detached, not from my kids, but it's an outer body experience. Yeah. So my second question is since having your kid, how are you learning from dealing with like whatever it was that you was dealing with, like any effects or, you know, postpartum, post baby things now?
I don't know. I would just say it takes a village, you know? Yeah, like, I have a great village. I have a great support system. And sometimes it just takes for you to get away from your kid for a little bit. Yes, even if it's a couple hours, taking them to school, and just being able to breathe. Yeah. Like, and get stuff done because you ain't get nothing done with no damn kids. Yes. So I just feel, you know, just breaks, time to yourself. Like I said, it takes a long time for you to get back. I feel like I can't speak for everybody, but with me, it took me a year to almost 2 years to start feeling like myself again. Mm-hmm. So, you just gotta like focus. Like, of course, you're a mom. That's your life, you know. But it's not your whole life, you know. Mm-hmm. So you still gotta learn how to like be you again, mm-hmm. and incorporate being a mom. You gotta like balance. Life is about balance. Yes, it is. I would say, for me, and first of all, I feel like with this topic, some women, I feel like, need to prepare themselves for whatever it is that they're going to go through, right? Mm-hmm. So say, for instance, if you're dealing with a guy and y'all wasn't official and he already letting you know through the door, like, I don't want this baby, you gonna be a single mom, you gonna be, I feel like you already going through those motions while you're pregnant. I feel like you have to align yourself with people that you know for a fact you want this baby, or you have to train your mindset to be already set up, like, regardless of whatever, I have to make sure that I have people that's surrounded by me, or I have to make sure that I have things aligned for myself, that once I have this baby that I'm going to be okay, because I feel like those women like that are a lot of the women who are facing postpartum depression, because it's like you looking at this man who living his life, and the first thing that you're saying is how you out here living your life when you got a baby, when it's like you already knew what it was going to be before the baby even got in this world, you know? And I feel like it's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Because some men may have a change of heart. Like, you do have some men that's like, you know, she got my seed regardless of whatever, I'm not going to fuck with her, but I'm also not going to have her out here bad with my kid. But then you got some niggas like, because I didn't witness it for myself, well, not for me personally. Yeah. Not judging, but not my personal situation. Yeah. But a nigga, like, let's say you get pregnant. Y'all together. Like, it's not one of those, oh, we just messing around. Like, we together. You find out you're pregnant. He happy, you happy, you're ready to be a family. Then, as you get further along in the pregnancy, let's just say, too far for you to have an abortion. Yeah, that's when, and then a nigga start acting different. Yes. Ooh. So it's just like, with niggas, you never know. So it's just like, even if you are married with a nigga, y'all been together for so long, y'all planning this baby, whatever the case may be, you have to have in your head, like, okay, if this all fall down right now, this is my kid. Am I mentally prepared or whatever to have this baby? Are you? Yes. And if you're not, then, you know, you got to get things in line to do that. Because, and I feel like me, my mindset, and
I be feeling bad sometimes because I feel like, because I'm still with Ace's dad, but I feel like my brain was already processed when the moment that I got pregnant that these are my kids. So even if things don't even work out with me and you, this is my kid. So I'm so used to that from with my daughter. So it carried on to my son, even though I have this man here every day doing things that a man's supposed to do, doing things that a father is supposed to do. I'm still moving as if I don't have nobody here because I need my kids to be in line that if this shit don't work out, this, you gonna have to know like the structure that we got here. But I also be feeling kind of bad because I feel like I'm overstepping boundaries and getting in the way of like his parenting tactics, and that's something that I don't want to do. But I just feel like
I feel like it's one of those things where you have to work on it, especially when you're coming from, like, your situation. Like, you already had a kid. You already had, your prior convictions or whatever it is in your head. Like, it's hard to... I feel like it's hard to, learn differently or be differently when this is the way that you've been. Especially, Mama... Well, how old is Mama? Like, 10?
Yeah, it's gonna be 10.
Like, yeah, like, 10 years... You dealing and being a certain way and have to be a certain parent, and then now he coming along and it's great, but it's just like I've been this way for 10 years, so it's like.
And I'm a very strong-minded woman too. Like, can't nobody change my mind. Like I'm very, very strong-minded, and I move, and it's fucked up, but I move like you here, but you're not here for real. So if you're not here, I'm still gonna be cool. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I feel like that it's fucked up. It's tough. Or whatever the case may be, but I will say, like, with my first pregnancy, what I learned from going through everything that I went through is that you have to create a village, and you have to like train your mind up and have yourself prepared for whatever that is going to be. And I feel like by me doing that, it helps. So after I had my daughter, like, one of the things that helped me out, I used to journal, and I would listen to like sermons from Sarah Jakes Roberts, and I feel like that helped me so much. So after I had my son, I was able to do the same thing. I'm journaling. I'm doing whatever to keep my mind off of things, but also having friends and supportive people around me because, I mean, guys, they don't understand what the fuck be going on. He like, do you think you got that stuff that people be talking about? What the fuck you mean? Do you think I got that stuff that people... What the fuck is the stuff that people be talking about? You trying to say I'm depressed?
I just feel like... I don't know. It gotta be so. You know what I like? What I like for you is, I like that. Well, I don't like it, but what I feel like I would want to experience over this. I want to experience what it feel like to be a dad.
Oh,
over being a mom. Because I feel like
to be a man. Period.
Yes, I feel like to be a baby dad, I would pick to be a baby daddy or a baby mama 10 times over. Because it's just like, y'all just, your life, especially when y'all not together. Sometimes even when you together, because niggas don't be stepping up how they should. Yeah. I feel like a lot of niggas, not all, but most, a lot of niggas be piss poor fathers.
Yes.
And they feel like, oh, I do a little bit of this, that's, whatever, at least I'm doing this. And they feel like, oh, it's niggas out here that's not doing shit. So the little I'm doing, like, you should be grateful. Like, these not your fucking kids as much as they my kids.
Yes.
But I feel like, even with my baby daddy, like, you still get to, he takes care of his kid, but he still gets to live his life. He doesn't have to, his whole day don't revolve around our daughter.
Yes.
My whole day revolves around her. I have to get up in the morning, take her to school. Then I have to make sure, okay, let me go home and make sure I got everything done before she get home. Yes. And make sure that I'm there in time to pick her up before daycare over. Yes. And then I gotta pick her up. Then I got bath time, potty training, teaching her, just every fucking thing.
Feeding her. On top of that, no, and see, that's why I can piggyback off what you're saying, because with my daddy, in the city doing whatever it is that he doing, but she lives here. I have to make sure that she eats. I have to make sure that these lights is on. I have to make sure that the rent is paid. I have to make sure that she's learning and that she's excelling at everything she do. When she got questions, I have to answer them. When she feeling some type of way, I got to be the one that pick her up. When she want to go to gymnastics, she want to come to me. When she want to flip up off the wall, she want to show me. When she want, and she's getting older. You know what I'm saying?
Like she wants to be a teenager.
Yes, so it's just like, don't get me wrong, yes, he does, but I feel like it's still the bare minimum because at the end of the day, you're not getting her up for school. You get her up for school on the weekends when you got her. I'm not bashing you as a parent because, you know, you do more than most. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, I still feel like a father, unless you, because it is some single fathers out here, so I do want to give credit to the single fathers. But as a father, you're still not taking on the role that I take because at the end of the day, I'm coming in the door with my work clothes still on, cooking because the food got to be done before you get home. I could have had a fucking fucked up ass day at work. I can't. Matter. I gotta turn because my kid don't know I had a fucked up day at work.
Or so do they give a fuck? Like
yeah. So when you come in the door, I gotta be like, hey, how was your day at school? Oh, my day was at school good, and I need money for the book fair, and I need money for this, and I need money for that. And then like, damn, don't nobody give a fuck about what the fuck I need. I be wanting to fucking say
fuck about you.
Yes, and then I be like, damn, do you do this to your? I be wanting to say so that. Do you do this shit to your daddy? You want to talk to me about Sephora? You want to talk to me about Target? You want to talk to me about everything? Do you do this shit to your fucking daddy? No.
I feel like when it comes to, and just because, just knowing me, because my daughter's only 2, so she don't, you know, but I had a very active dad in my life. So it's just like, you don't put just experience of what I experienced. I could even put it towards me being a parent. Like, the primary parent, the person that's there majority of the time is the person that you don't give a fuck about.
Yes, no, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. She like, yeah, me and my daddy be listening to these songs.
Yes, girl. I was
my
like,
daddy, my best
girl.
friend, and I be like, damn,
that
shit was cool,
bro,
Lord.
Bro, when my fucking daughter see her fucking daddy, she like smiles. Dada, I call Dada, this and that. When you see me, I ain't gonna overdo it, but you see me all the time, so it's just like you ain't excited to see me. But I'm with you every day.
That's probably how these niggas be feeling about the ladies that they be with.
What you mean?
Like, they probably be like, bitch, I see you every day, so when I see this new bitch,
that's
it's a thrill.
That's exactly how it would be. I feel like, hey, since we getting off topic,
no, we gotta get back on topic. It's the drinks.
Let me just say this, though.
Okay. Let me just say this, though.
Short, keep it short and brief.
I'm trying to get the blueberry.
I think I okay, but you got me beat. I just feel like when it comes to that topic, too, a nigga... don't
should say man.
Yeah. Needs to be more classy.
Yeah,
more
this is real reflection.
Yes.
Not real selection.
Okay, let's incorporate the kids too. Let's say you got a man, y'all, you know, you doing everything because y'all live in the same house. He's taking care of the kids. Y'all both taking care of the kids. Y'all equally yoked or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. When let's say he a cheater, so he not looking, but
keep courting and
looking. Of course, it's gonna make it seem like a nigga hate home because there's no structure out there. It's just fun. It's just fun.
Yes.
Ain't no taking care of the kids. Ain't no washing the dishes, helping the kids with the homework, getting kids baths, and doing all this cooking, doing all that. And that ain't happening out there. It's just fun out there.
Yeah, it's just fun. And then you know what killed me? Y'all go out here. Y'all have this fun. If you go be with this bitch and I give you 2 months. You're going to be looking for more fun. It's going to be the same shit. She's going to nag. She's going to complain. Like, come on now. You might pop her off and get her pregnant. She might be worse.
And then it's going to be 2 times. And then going to be in the same situation times 2 now.
And then now you finna be on my phone talking about some...
I want my family back.
Heavy on the want the family back. Okay. So... The next... Okay, so the next... question that I have. So during your postpartum period, you know, like after having your kid, what would you say your biggest regret will be?
My biggest regret? My biggest regret. Okay, so I had gained a lot of weight when I was pregnant. Mm-hmm. And it really just because, not even just from being pregnant, it was just like, I felt being pregnant is very isolating.
Yes.
I felt isolated. I was just in the house all day, not doing nothing. I work from home, so I'm not doing nothing but sitting down all day, like, and I'm just letting my life pass me by. Mm-hmm. So I gained a lot of weight. Mm-hmm. And I feel like my biggest regret is that, like, letting myself go, letting myself feel like, okay, this is my life now. Like, I'm just pregnant and big, and you know, like I feel like, I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe, yeah.
And I feel like the same. So during my pregnancy, I will say that I still like maintained my weight, but then after I had, you know, Ace, that's when I started like blowing up. Like I'm blowing up. I also feel like I was more so. It put me in a space where I feel like I was more so insecure, right? So it's just like I'm thinking to myself like. I isolated myself afterwards. I didn't want to be around nobody. Oh. I didn't want nobody to see me. Like, I'm ducking and dodging because in my mind, I'm like, people probably like, in social media, like I always say, social media is a weapon because I'm looking at bitches that's having kids
and they
had surgery and they snap them right back.
That shit is crazy.
And now I'm like, damn, I had surgery. I done had this baby. Now I'm just gaining all this uncontrollable weight, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, and then I also feel like another thing that I was doing, I was pushing like my friends and stuff away too. And I'm not pushing them away because it's like I didn't want to be bothered, but I feel like everybody doesn't go through postpartum the same, so they probably not viewing it the way that I'm viewing it. They probably like, bitch, you doing too much. But in my mind, my world is really crashing down because I'm like, damn, I don't look the same. They want to invite me out. I don't want to go nowhere. Everything I put on, I fucking hate it. And I feel like people is mean. And regardless, I know we supposed to live life and not give a fuck about what people say. But that shit is still hard.
You know for a fact, especially when you gain like it, like just you know, I don't know, not out of nowhere, but you know, they not living your body, living in your body day to day. So it's. To them, it's just like, damn, like, it just happened out of nowhere.
Yeah, and then I feel like first thing people be saying is like, damn, that baby fucked her up, or damn, she paid to get surgery and not. But my thing is also, we looking at people on Instagram, so it's just like, yeah, this bitch might have bounced back, but right after she had the baby, she went ghost for a little bit of time because after them weeks went up, she went and got another surgery. So when she popped back out, of course it's gonna look like, you know, that. So I feel like one of my biggest regrets was just allowing myself to beat myself down during that course of time, because regardless if I got bigger or I got smaller, I feel like we supposed to embody the fact that we are new parents, and this it's just shit that happens. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about like what happened during that course of time. It's about still building ourselves and figuring out like what we're gonna do afterwards, you know, which is why I feel like depending on the people that you socialize yourself with and the people that you have around you is very important, because if you don't have people that's pushing you, you know, in those times, it's so easy to just like fall short and become like, you know, a product of whatever it is that you're going through. My next question is, do you have any advice for a guy that is having a baby and dealing with a woman who may encounter postpartum with the expected mother?
I would say just realize that this not gonna be forever. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, time heals everything. Time makes everything better. I'm a big believer on that. Yeah. So you going through the motions now, but just think like you'll hear like, okay, once we get past this, we're gonna be better than ever. You know? Yes, just gotta hold it down. Yes. Take the shit to the chin. Yes. Like,
head up, chest out. Shit. Yeah, I definitely agree. And I can also say, instead of like telling her like, oh, you tripping, ask her. Like, I feel like asking questions gets like, what can I do? Like, what you feeling? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like even shit, we on our phones majority of the time anyway, start Googling shit like, how can I, like, what are things that men should do during a woman's pregnancy or after a woman's pregnancy? Because I feel like, especially like if y'all are together, you know, you are going, some days she might wake up and might not like you, and then even that she don't like you, it's the fact that she just going through the motions or whatever the case may be. But I honestly really feel like you have to ask all the probing questions. Ask her. She probably might even like you today. Ask her, is you okay with me being in your space today? Ask her what she need. You know what I'm saying?
I also feel like,
and don't ask to fuck.
What I feel like is sometimes just like use your thinking skills.
Yes.
Like, okay, you know what? I don't know what she needs. She got an attitude today, or because she don't want to be bothered today. You know what? Is dishes in the sink? Let me go wash some dishes.
Yes.
The floor needs to be bothered. Let me mop this floor. The kids waking up and you see she still asleep. Let me take care of this kid. Let me go take this kid out and go do something. Just so she can have time. Yes. Like, I feel like you just need to take control. Stop. Let everything fall. Yes, like, just don't let everything fall on her. Yes. Like, just because we are the mama don't mean nothing. Like, I feel like a mom and a dad, how we should be 50-50 parents. Yes. Everything should be split down the middle equally.
Yes, and I honestly, with my mom, if it wasn't for like you and Kelsey and like my friend Kia, baby, I probably would have been really fucked up because
that shit is hard.
Especially what I was going through. Y'all was like the only people that I had. You know what I'm saying? So when I said that I was going, whenever I had another kid, I stood on business. I'm not. This shit not finna be the same way that it was before. No way, it cannot be, because it was a really, really fucked up time, and I snapped right back after I had my motto. But that didn't even matter because I'm still so tied up in all the shit that everything was happening so fucking fast. I wasn't even able to like grasp all of what was going on. But I can honestly say, like, with Ace, I'm so thankful, even though I was a bitch, but I'm just thankful that, you know, like, he was just taking the initiative to like do those things. But I honestly feel like my advice, I would say, is just like, do it. You know what I'm saying? If it's your question is your answer,
just take initiative. Like,
yes, like, and
I feel like that's
you know right.
Yeah, like I feel like giving, it's the little thing. What I would say, it's the little things. It's the little things. Like, if you see, like, okay, like I said, like doing the chores, taking the kids ready to go. This case, flowers. Yes. You know what? If you with this person and y'all together, you know what they like.
Yes.
Go and get their favorite food.
Yes, just do it. Like, I honestly feel like just doing it, taking the initiative. Period. Bottom line, take the initiative and do all the things that you was doing before you got this bitch and before she got pregnant.
And that's what niggas fail to realize. Like, when you got, they do all of this courting and all of this, whatever the case may be, when they're trying to get you. Then they get you, and then they just, I got you now. I don't give a fuck.
Like, fuck you, bitch. Now I done popped you off.
Right, now you my mama, you not ever leave.
Like, it's born now, bitch. If you ain't popping no pussy while you pregnant, I ain't even fucking with it.
You know what's, how you just said, like your friends, sometimes your friends don't understand, like, what you're going through. Speaking of that, like, I remember one time I was out when I was pregnant. I was like 7 months pregnant. No, I was out with my friends, and I was saying, like, how, like, I do not be wanting to fuck, like, I'm pregnant, I don't want to fuck you, like, fucking you got me into this. Like,
yeah.
They're like, what? My friend's like, what? You pregnant? No. And he could nut at you because you ain't pregnant, so you can't get pregnant no more. You bitches is, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm telling you, pregnancy is so isolating. Even how you feel like, bitch, okay, something wrong with me, because if this bitch touch me, I'm gonna snap.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to fuck, bitch. I don't even want to see that motherfucker. Like, you need to, don't even touch me, bitch.
Yes.
Like, what? I don't know. Maybe it's just us.
Nah, bitch, because I was the same way, and I'm thinking, like, damn, like, I didn't forget. I remember texting my friend, and I'm like, bitch, this nigga is going to leave me because
That's how it be.
Want you to touch me. I don't want you to lick my neck. Don't do shit. Don't you
grab
even
my
dare.
Ass. Don't touch my teeth.
Yes.
Don't even. Do not, bro.
Don't fucking kiss me.
That shit is
But I also feel like maybe a scientific thing needs to go about where maybe men go through a postpartum period too, because
like and that's one thing I can't say, like, everything is not, we have the babies, so I understand, but everything is not about us. Sometimes they get affected too. Sometimes niggas need their flowers too, like, you know, just telling them you appreciate them or whatever the case may be. But I was feeling bad too, like,
I be feeling bad too.
Yes,
I'm like,
I know you want this pussy.
I know you want this good ass pussy. Like, I know you want it. I know you miss it. And then they be like, you don't do this no more. Before we had the baby,
that
you
was
was
my
doing
baby
this.
daddy favorite line. You changed.
Yes, like, we got a baby now.
I'm a grown. My baby daddy hate when I say that. I'm like, I'm grown now. Like,
yes.
I'm somebody's mama now. He like, you just a granny. You just. Like, I'm sorry. Okay. It's just.
Where is going? Where is it going?
What happened? Like, I'm just saying, like, I just feel like it's like, I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry.
Like,
I'm sorry about the person I was.
Yes, and that's what I be seeing. Like, damn, like, when I look back at that bitch that I was before, I know why you feel the way that you feeling, but I'm a different lady now. Like, I listen to gospel. Like, I read my devotionals every day. We ain't even married. I had a baby with you at a well. I don't do that anymore.
Because he be like,
we riding in the car, finna crash, and our mama's gonna watch this.
Edit that
But
out.
y'all get it. Y'all get it. Okay. Okay, so my other question is how did you find joy even during the hardest parts of parenting?
My friends, baby, I love my friends down to the ground.
Yeah.
I feel like people that don't have no friends, people need to, and this, I feel like in our generation or whatever the fuck the case may be, everybody always, I don't need no nigga, I don't need no friends, I don't need no, but you need some friends. You need some good, get you some good quality friends, some good solid friends, and ride out, because a lot of times I wouldn't have, even just the little things like hanging out with your friends, going to your friend's house, drinking or laughing or watching a movie, like, that could heal you. Like, that heals your spirit. Like, I love my friends. I love y'all down. I love y'all down. Because y'all done got me through some times, baby. Anytime I go through something, I'm going to call my friends, because I can't do this. Like, I love y'all.
Yes. You gotta have them type of friends. Yes. You gotta have them type of friends that's gonna be
take your kid.
Break it down. Your kid when you break it down. That's not gonna judge you. That you can come and you can be a mess. Like, bitch, I've been in my house for 3 days crying. Bitch, I stink.
Come over,
bitch. Come on, bring your funky ass up over here. And that's just.
I don't care if you stink.
Yes, that's gonna listen.
That pussy got a little older. I don't care if you're a little tart, bitch. I love you.
Yes, like. Stop. That's gonna listen and that's gonna love you and that's gonna because I also feel like you have to have the friends that know when to listen and know when to respond to. But I feel like either way it go, like when I'm coming to you because I believe that you gonna give me the advice that I need in order to, make it through whatever it is that I'm going through. So I honestly do feel like having a good support system, and everybody has friends for different things. You got the friends that you can go to for advice when you going through something, and you got the friends that's gonna take your mind off shit when you going through something. So I honestly do feel like having a strong foundation of people around you is something that can help. And then it's like when you look at like where you started at as a parent and where you at now, it's sometimes you gotta be like, bitch, you doing your shit, like regardless of anything, because being a parent,
it's hard.
It's hard.
Even when you have a support system,
yes.
Even when you have a great father for your child, it is still hard because the day-to-day is just a lot. Sometimes you wake up and don't want to fucking be bothered.
Yes.
And it's not, and I feel like what we have to do is give ourselves grace.
Yes. Heavy. Ooh.
Give yourself some grace.
Yes. And I feel like sometimes even finding a hobby or finding something that you like to do in between your time and when you don't have your kids. I feel like even if you do not have your kids, don't sit and just like waste your time just dwelling on things. Call your friends up that you ain't been with in a long time. Go get your nails done. You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes we be so stuck in my kids. Them kids got everything that they need. You still have to live your life. It's okay to be a selfish parent. I'm not saying being selfish parents like saying fuck your kids and not doing nothing for your kids.
You still gotta think about yourself.
You still have to think about yourself, because I feel like kids deserve a happy parent. Mm-hmm. A happy parent helps build happy kids. A fucked up parent gives fucked up kids, because you gonna give the energy that you feeling. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I just really feel like at the end of each and every day, especially as, being a parent, like, you still have to give yourself grace and get out here and do all the things. If you like to go get your nails and your hair done, that one time, it's okay for you to go ahead and for you to do that thing, but also don't neglect your friends in the process, especially if you have people that you can trust and that you can talk to that understand. So my last and final question is I think we kind of touched base on this, but if we didn't, then is there any advice that you have for women with kids or women that wants to have kids, like one day?
I'm gonna do it now, man.
Do it for the vibe.
I feel like what my advice would be. What would be my question? I'm gonna let it see.
I'm big T. Big TIP, no tiny. You hear me? That was a good one.
Yeah,
I ate with that.
I like that one. Before you have kids,
not again.
Before you have kids, just have a self-reflection.
Yes,
real reflection.
Real reflection.
You need to think in your head, like, am I? Like I said, I think I said this before earlier. even if you with this man, even if y'all married, even if y'all whatever the case may be, you have to understand like this child is going to be yours, like
for the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life, not even just when they're 18. They're just going to be your child for forever. So make sure that you are ready. Like I understand you fucking and shit happens and stuff like that, but just think in your head like just because you. I try to get my words together.
Okay, take your time. Faster.
Just let me drink. You can get your okay. I'm back. You have to. I don't feel like okay. You know how some people be like, this probably going to somewhere else. You know how some people say
we here.
You know how some people say like, oh, I'm having a kid for me. Don't have your kid for you.
No, please don't have your kid for you.
Don't have your kid for you.
I think those be the main people that experience like for all jokes.
No, like dead ass. Do not just have your kid for you. You have to think like, okay, with what you say, like if the nigga don't want the kid or whatever, think in your head like, okay, did you have a father? Did you lack? If you didn't have a father, did you lack in certain areas when not having a father? You don't have to just because you're pregnant. You don't have to have the kid. Like think about this kid is gonna be. This is gonna be human, a real person.
Yes,
they finna have a life. Like, why would you want to bring your baby into this world without having a
especially
dad?
the way the world is going right now? Like,
it takes
we used
a
to
lot.
be picking cotton and shit and making bread and bagels.
The
and
world
shit.
is a fucked up place. You need the most support that you can get. Mm-hmm. If you think that because I want this kid is enough to have a kid, please don't think because it takes so much. I don't want. That's when bitches be driving them and their kids off the fucking bridges and shit like that.
No, for real.
Like, you have to understand, like, am I mentally ready for this? Because if he don't want to be with me no more and he leave me and this baby by myself, can you do it? Can you handle it on your own? Can you? If not, don't do it.
Yes.
Please just wait.
Please.
Wait. Please don't.
But you want to know what's so crazy? It just makes me think about, because if you think about it, like, especially, like, with a lot of black households, I'm not sure if this goes on in other mm-hmm. households. Mm-hmm. The motherfucking grannies always be like, don't have no kids. Go to school. Finish school. Not knowing why they're always saying don't have no kids. But you have some people that have a desire to be a parent. But.
I was going to say something, but I was trying to let you finish.
But we never question why. Like, why the fuck you don't want me to have no kids? Why?
Bro, and I mean this in the most humblest way. Kids change your whole fucking
not just your day to day. It changes your everything. It changes
life.
Your mindset. It changes the way you wake up. It changes the way you go to sleep. People be just thinking that kids, oh, my kid, my baby cute, my baby this, I'm gonna get all this.
That shit don't matter.
You have
that shit don't fucking matter.
That's just like one little part of being a parent. You have to make sure your kids have manners. You have to make sure that your brain is up to par. You might have to make it's just so much shit that goes as far as
having a kid.
Having a kid.
And you don't want to fuck no kid life up.
Yes, and then my thing is okay, you do have this kid, right? Mm-hmm. Because you really want a baby real bad, and you don't give a fuck that the daddy not here.
Or you don't give a fuck if you got a stable job. Or
yes.
you got somewhere to live. Or
yes.
you got a car to get to them to where the fuck they need to be. Like,
yes. You got the extra money to put your kids in extracurricular activities, or you have, like, the money to have your kids set up. Like, it's just so much shit that goes into being a parent. It's more than just carrying a baby and having it. Your baby crying all through the motherfucking night and you alone by yourself. Because
and you gotta wake up early in the motherfucking morning to get ready to go to work. Like, now you don't got no sleep because the baby won't.
Like, are you ready for that? You don't have no money to get no motherfucking diapers. The daddy was with you through all this time. The husband was with you through all this time. And one day he woke up and said, fuck you in this motherfucker.
And then don't let him get a bitch. Don't let him get a bitch, because that's when you see a nigga true colors.
And I feel like women know men. You know what I'm saying? It don't take nothing. The way a nigga walk, you can tell that he got a different bitch. The way he breathing. The way he
eating so different. He fucking with a bitch. Because who got you eating ketchup on your fries?
And then since when you start saying these words? You ain't never said no motherfucking word like that before. Since when you want to start researching?
Since when you start wearing cologne and shit, you trying to smell good.
Right, now you smell good, bitch. You just smell like backwoods the whole time you with me.
Old ass dreads.
your
since
socks
we want to
on.
buy, what bitch got you buying the Target shirts, the white tee Target shirt?
And I heard that that's good quality.
This bitch that put you on to a new fucking bitch. You was wearing polos when you was fucking with me.
Okay, since when you give a fuck about the brand of drawers that you wear?
You was wearing them Target bras when you was fucking with me.
Now you. Since when? Since when? No, before we were talking to the ladies about postpartum.
Yeah,
but
don't have kids.
Basically,
until you ready, please. And I feel like you said, it's cute. Like, you know, bitches,
it's cute.
They
That
smell
good and shit. But
you can dress them all cute and shit. But you
have to then daycare, baby. Can you afford daycare? Baby, can you afford rent? Do you have a parent that's gonna be like, I want you in my... But at the end of the day, I also feel like everybody should have their own space. I feel like everybody needs to know what it's like to live on their own. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the problem with a lot of people. Like, oh, you get to this age, you a teenager, you been fucking with this nigga. You know, you finally get up at age, you got you a decent job, you go get you an apartment, you move this nigga in, you get pregnant.
And don't put no nigga on your lease, I'm sorry.
Bitch, that is some dumb ass shit. You don't ever do no shit like that.
I don't give a fuck. Don't
you know
never
what?
Put no nigga on your lease.
You know what I think be like what be wrong with a lot of bitches? Y'all mamas ain't teach y'all nothing.
Oh.
No shade. No tea, no shade. Like, I feel like y'all mamas, you need to, and that's another thing. Can you teach your daughter, like, not to, if you got a daughter, can you teach your daughter not to let no nigga live in the house with you and without doing certain things, or put a nigga on your lease, or let a nigga drive your car, or whatever the case may be? Like, your mom needs to teach you certain things so that you can pass it on to your kid.
Yeah, your kid.
Like, you don't got no fucking sense now you done had this baby, now you ain't got no sense baby. Like,
now you ain't got no sense junior. And then your mama no sense senior because she ain't teach you shit.
Right, your mama was a side bitch. She done got a nigga living up with her on her.
And now you don't even know who the fuck your daddy is. You in here with your sister daddy. And now you probably your sister daddy. And you don't even know who the fuck your daddy is. Like, it's just a lot.
Yeah.
Parenting is a lot. I'm so, especially in these times, y'all. You know, auntie old, but auntie do a lot of research. I'm the auntie friend, but we are living in unprecedented times. Baby, it's more to it than just having a baby, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like,
but I wonder what the fascination is. Well, let me shut the fuck up.
Because if somebody came and asked me today, I ain't gonna hold you. Why did you have your second kid? Yeah. I don't know. Just cause I'm fucked with this nigga and I got pregnant.
I feel like if you get pregnant, like I said, shit happens. You get pregnant sometimes. So if you get pregnant, just evaluate your life.
Yes, please.
Do I got somewhere for this baby to live? Do I got somewhere to get this baby to and from the doctor's appointments? Yeah. Do I got enough money to get this baby formula, diapers, wipes? Do I got enough mental capacity to take on this kid? And then if you do, have this baby. If not, go to Planned Parenthood.
Shit, we full enough. You know my motherfucker.
Yes, because they're trying to get rid of those. You need to go use them while we got them. Cause what the fuck? And I feel like that's another fucked up thing. Like, if they take these fucking like abortions away, it's gonna be people putting their babies in garbage cans and shit.
No, like for real.
Like dead ass. Like, cause people not gonna stop fucking. People not gonna stop fucking raw. People not gonna. You know what I mean? Like, we need abortions because people love to fuck. Some people are just not made to be parents, and that's okay. But they're not gonna stop fucking, so we need abortion clinics. Goddamn.
Damn.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
How long is this shit? I don't know. But okay. So the next segment of the show is called Catch Up. And in this segment, this is where I pull a card. We have to answer the question, right? Mm-hmm. If we don't answer the question, we pull a different card and hold on to the card we didn't answer. And I really want you guys engaged, right? So you guys can give a call in, leave a voicemail, and let us know how you feel about whatever it is that comes across, because it gets crazy. It gets crazy. The number is 630-796-8636, or you can DM us on Instagram at Real Reflections. You can comment on our YouTube, because this will be on YouTube. And it's Real Reflections Podcast. Or you can send me a email, and the email address is let's reflect at P as in Paul, P as in Paul, ROTON.me. Again, that's let's reflect at PROTON.me. So let's get into it. On the guy. Okay, so you want to pull first, Queen?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you ever been arrested or been close to being arrested? If so, tell the story. Okay, so I've never been arrested, but one time, Kelsey, one time we was in the courthouse arguing with fucking people. Like, it was a whole little thing that if you get held in contempt, well, do that mean they're gonna arrest you?
Yeah.
I didn't get held in contempt, but Kelsey got held in contempt. That's my sister, if y'all don't know.
Yes, that's my bestie.
She got held in contempt, but we both arguing with a crowd of motherfuckers, like, about some shit. And she got held in contempt, but if she was gonna do anything, I was gonna be right behind her.
Right.
So, no, I never got arrested, but yeah.
And this is funny as fuck because I'm gonna piggyback because I'm gonna answer this one too. Yes, I got held in contempt. Me, Kelsey, and Flex. I ain't gonna air Flex business out, but everybody used to steal at a point in their life. Baby, we was in Fox Valley, pocket full of money, tearing the stores down. Flex did something, and the people came and got us.
I'm screaming.
And yeah, we was finna go to jail because we was stealing. And I'm like, okay, we will take. I'm like, okay, it's okay. I will pay for everybody's stuff. But in that course of time, they said no, because if you gonna pay for it, why you didn't pay for it?
Why you stealing it?
Why you steal it? And, okay, so then I'm gonna pull mine.
I just feel like if it could fit in your purse, steal it.
Yeah. Well, since I'm walking on a different path,
I'll be fucking Walmart up.
Don't take it, y'all.
If you could fit it in your purse, steal it. But
if you accidentally take it, I'll have nothing to say about it.
What is it?
Mine said, what is the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you during sex? How did you handle it?
Kind of whisper.
Yeah.
Tell him.
Okay, so the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me, y'all, and I'm so sorry, parents, grandparents, if you're watching this, coworkers, kids, if you're watching this and you come across this, I mean, I have to answer the question, so whatever. But one time in my life, I was trying to be spontaneous, and I tried to do like anal.
I'm scared of that. I ain't gonna lie.
And I blacked out. Like, I'm talking about like pitch black blackout. Woke up like, what happened?
That's really nice. I was crying afterwards. Like, that
For
shit.
real?
I feel like niggas don't know how to.
Down for that. Down for that.
You know what's the problem? I feel like niggas don't know how to have sex anymore.
No, absolutely
like,
not.
Real.
They just want to just do it. Like, nice.
And they don't be and they don't be like knowing what to do. They don't know what to.
They don't care to know what to do.
They don't come with the right size no more. So I just feel like I don't like to waste my. Not just saying, I'm counting my bodies and stuff like that.
For good.
Yeah, but I come with what I need to come with. You need to come with what you need to come with.
Yeah.
And if you don't got the size, at least know what you're doing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Why are you?
Don't let me know you don't have the size. I better be better.
I knew I was ripped. That he didn't have what he needed to have. And that shit throw me off. I don't even count that as a body no more.
Damn. That's fucked up. Okay. Let us know. I want to get all up in y'all business, for real. This ain't just about us. I want you guys, if you can answer the question, leave it in the comments. DM us. If you want to be anonymous, be anonymous. I won't say your name, but you will be featured on the next podcast.
Do you be doing like where they can ask you questions and shit?
Yes. I want them to come in and ask questions, but nobody's been really asking.
I'm gonna ask.
Oh, period.
Because I feel like you remember that girl on TikTok that said, like, who am I living with? That I feel like her shit don't compare to your shit. I feel like you could go 10 times as viral with those stories.
Yeah, because I really got some shit going on.
Got some shit up your sleeve.
But I mean, you know.
Yeah. Whenever they ready. Yeah. Hey, ask her what. When you ask her questions, just ask her, like, what's the most eventful thing that has happened in your life? Oh, she gonna have a story to tell.
I really got a story to tell for everything, yes. You know. But I feel like people so used to like this new me, and I'm not gonna necessarily say like the new me, but I've never been really like vocal publicly about like all the stuff that I went through. But it's like my people that know me, they know, like, you know.
I feel that people don't know how to fucking. Like everybody, I feel like, especially like now, like TikTok is such a big thing. People don't know how to like keep shit to themselves.
Yeah, people don't know how to keep their business.
But I feel like you got a podcast now. It's time to let the world know who you really is.
Yeah, I mean, if they really want to know what's going on, that's why I'm saying let's reflect, because I want people to like chime in and pull into like who I really am. I have a lot of things to reflect on in life. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm an open book. I ain't never.
It's that liquor.
I ain't never been
10 lives.
Yeah, and it's like, and through all my lives, I still just remain me. You feel me? So I feel like
that's the key to life: humbleness.
Act away. Okay. So the next segment of the okay, so let me rewind it back. The next game we have is called Guess the Song.
I'm great at this.
So in this game we have to hum a tune. So in this game we have to hum a tune, and she has to guess the song that I'm saying, and I have to guess that the song that she's saying.
Okay.
So we can do rock paper scissors to see who goes first. Rock paper scissors.
Oh, we do a shoot?
Is we?
It's too late now.
Okay.
Rock paper scissors shoot.
So we got a tie.
Okay.
The next one gonna break the tie.
Okay.
Okay. So your turn.
Hum a song?
Yes, we gotta hum it. You can't say no words, and I have to guess the song.
Can I even hum?
I mean, make it do what it do. And bitch, I ain't really into like all the news.
I'm gonna do something anyway.
Oh.
You know how we get.
Okay.
If you don't know this one just based off who I am, it's gonna be a problem.
Damn.
Okay. You said hum, okay?
Yes. Nobody's supposed to be here.
I swear to God, I was like, oh my mama, oh my dad.
My heart said no.
Who know you? You do.
Okay.
If nobody know me, you do.
Okay, so
yeah, I swear to God, I was about to say that.
Okay.
So we don't even gotta play no. Do your.
Okay. If you don't know this, this one of our love.
We got a lot
in our little zone.
We got a lot. I don't know. I'm screaming.
So that's I like by Cut Close. Okay. Now.
Okay.
I like that. You like that?
Yes.
Okay.
I did a good job.
Oh, our last and final part of the show is called Let's Reflect. This is where we share something positive, like an affirmation or like a quote or something that we may have came across, or any type of scripture or anything that's been getting you through today.
I got a scripture in my phone, and I live by this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
I gotta put up. Mine is Philippians 4:6-13.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It says, "Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done.
Mm-hmm.
Then you will experience God's peace. Exceed anything that His peace will." Jeez, hurt this lady finger in a way. But yeah, basically, this means just any problems in your life, pray about it. God
Yes.
get you through anything you need to get through in life.
Yes. So I came across this TikTok or whatever, and this guy said something that stuck to me, because oftentimes I feel like we ask for things and we don't receive exactly what we asked for. We may get it in a different way and we don't know what to do with it. Mm-hmm. So he said, I asked God for flowers, but he gave me rain. So that stuck to me, because it's just like oftentimes like we ask for God or, you know, whatever you guys may believe in for certain things, and if we're not getting exactly what we ask for, we don't know how to go about it. I feel like he may have gave you rain because now it's time to plant the seeds of all the things that it is that you had in mind or that you wanted to do, and he's giving you the rain to allow them to flourish, you know. Mm-hmm. So that's something that's been getting me by, because it's a lot of things that I want to do, and I have my mind set on, and it's coming at me in different directions and in different ways, and I'm not getting exactly what I'm asking for, but I'm getting like ideas or, you know, things that I need in order to get these things off the ground and flourish into exactly what it is that I want it to be.
I like that.
You do? Okay. Well, guys, that concludes today's episode. I would love if you guys can just send feedback or whatever the case may be. I do normally like to end the show with promoting like a small business, any type of business, but I haven't received anything from anyone. So if you are a small business owner, if you have like a digital flyer, you can always email me, DM me. If you have me on Facebook, you can inbox it to me, a flyer, so that way on the next episode you will be able to be featured on the next episode. But if you're like me and you're listening in, make sure that you follow us or listen in on SoundCloud, and that's at Realreflectionspodcast. Follow us on Instagram, because Instagram is where I do a lot of work. You know, you'll be able to see shorts from the visuals and a lot more. You can follow on Instagram at RealReflections1, and on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, share, tune into the shorts and everything like that. YouTube is Real Reflections Podcast, and also you can email me any topics, any feedback, any letters, any bizarre stories that you may have, just to be featured at Let's Reflect at P as in Paul, ROTON.me. And that concludes our episode for today. Thanks so much for reflecting with us. Bye.